Hey there, how are you? It is Simon here, and we are going to learn how to play Neil Finn's Last to Know today. Stay tuned. Alrighty, so let's kick this bad boy off. We are in regular tuning. Now, when you listen to the record, you will notice that there is tuned slightly up a quarter step. So I completely ignored that, and I'm playing in regular tuning, not to annoy you guys. But if you did want to play with the tune, you could kind of either tune it in Audacity quarter down, or I don't know, it's just one of those things. But the studio recording is quarter up. I guess you could probably find him playing it live. He'll be playing in regular tuning because, I don't know, maybe it was a mastering thing. Anyway, we are going to play a D. We are in 6/8 time today, so that basically means we have to count to 6 every single time, which I know it's a struggle for me because I'm used to counting to 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the strumming goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6. Yeah, that kind of thing. So you get like this: 1, 2, 3, and 1, 1. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. So I've just played a D there. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. So that was an open A, and then a B, and then a D. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, and 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to play an E minor. 1, 2, and 3, and, right? 1, 2, 3, and. Then we're going to play an E minor. 1, 2, 3, and. Now, little finger here, we're going to do like a Norwegian-y wood kind of vibe. Okay, so we're just going to hammer from E to F sharp, and then play an E, and then a D. So we've got so far D5 with an A bass, 3 and then we go back to an E minor, do the same thing again. Now then on the original record he plays an E7 over B because there's other instruments taking control of the bass. But really the chord is kind of like a G and 9. So, I don't know, it's up to you, man. So you can do what you like, but this sounded pretty good when playing along with the original record. You have 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to do a slide from 2 to 4 on the G string. I wanted to say B string desperately, but we're going to a B note. Yeah, and then 2 A's. So you have this 1, 2, 3, and then slide, and then back down to A. Okay, so it sounds like this. 1, 2. Okay. Now, if you fancy going with the G there as well, what you'd have to kind of go for is maybe a shape like this. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Then you go straight back into the D. That's handy because your first finger is there. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. As you like. When you watch him play it live, he plays a G there, right? Just does that. But when I listened, and I listened super hard because I want to get these things right for you, on the original record, because there's a whole bunch of guitars, there's a guy going, just playing single notes in the right speaker, there's a whole bunch of craziness going on. All right, so that is pretty much how you play the first section of the intro. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, E minor 7, E minor 7, Alright, second time ending is slightly different in that G/E7 sus4 bar. Start the same. E minor 7. Yeah? So back into the same thing. And the second time he goes, so hammer, slide, hit. You can do it that way. He also does play, play. Again, up to you. So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then back into D. All right. So at pace, that whole intro section is going to sound like this. Okay, and that basically is also the verse. All right, so let's just go down the chart. When we get to the bridge, he plays a bunch of bar chords. On the original record, he plays these bar chords: F sharp minor 7, 1, 2, and 3, and right, 1, 2, and 3, and is the pattern, and that just doubles each time. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and G major, E-shaped bar chord. Now we're going to play one of my favorite pop chords, found in loads of awesome songs. This is a 7 sus4 chord, and we are at A. Root note is A. So we've got 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and that repeats. F sharp minor, G major, now again, I saw him play it live, and he plays those same chords, obviously, because it's the same song, but he plays a bit of that. So just an A7 sus4 to an A7. Up to you again. All right, I mean, it's his song. He can stuff around with it. Now, that loops around all the way back into the verse, and then you run that section, that F sharp section again. And then we have an interlude. Now, this bit actually is a bit weird. So I've written that it's in 9/8, which means now there's, oh my gosh, 9 beats in a bar. I can barely count 6. But the easiest way to count it really is to split that 9 up into a 3 and a 6, or a 6 and a 3, however you feel it, right? So we've got 1, 2, and on D, and then we have 3 and on G. So you get 1, 2, and 3, and then you fill the rest of the bar up with an A7 sus4. So that's basically 4, 5, and 6, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 9, and bingo. Right, now we're going to do that. Oh gosh, I didn't write it down. Could be 2 or 3 times, I'm not sure. So 1, 2, so 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and you see how easy it is to kind of count to the 9. But I didn't want to write bar 3/8 and then 6/8 because it feels crazy and then makes the chart look gross. Anyway, so 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and right? Okay, and then he has this super cool section where he basically, the bass is going B, C sharp, D, E minor, E, sorry. The chords underneath that are basically G with a B bass. Then like a C sharp half diminished. This has been a very popular chord this week, by the way. I just learned another song, Bare Naked Ladies. Also has this chording. See, it's not just you that drops a pick, I just dropped a pick. And I've got these like crazy max grip picks, which literally are impossible to drop, but I just dropped it. Anyway, so G over B. So just switch your hand around, 4 and 2. Then 5 and 4. Hear that? So if you had this, that would be like, looks like a C, right? So you've just got the bottom part of a C. You've got a 1 and a 3 from D major. Then you've got a G, and then you've got a B. So it's pretty funky. It's just one of those things that people come up with, you know. Sounds nice. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. Cool. Then E minor. So E minor. So we've got an E, G, G, B, E. Yeah? So we've got that strumming pattern that we had before. So we've got 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 1. Oops. You know what I mean? E minor. Then there's a tiny bar of 3. So 1, 2 and 3 and then back into that. Right? Super awesome. All right, so in that that verse, it goes back to the verse, all the way through the verse, all the way through the bridge. Is that true? No, it's not true. It goes back to the verse. At the end of the verse, it goes to the coda, and the coda really is just another little outro, 4 bars of verse. Right? So we got 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, the same as before. Now, that little walk up, we've got that, whichever way you want to play that. Make sense? So we've got that E7/4, and then open D, E, F sharp, big ending. All right, and we roll through that, and basically ralentissimo means we slow down to a stop. So we've got that 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. What a killer song by Neil Finn. He constantly writes awesome songs with cool chords that feel like a bit more elaborate than your typical pop chords. Well done, Neil. And like bars of 9/8, bars of 3/8. Awesome. So if you've enjoyed this lesson, I have loads more just like it. There's over 500 on Simon Morel Guitar. If you're watching this on Aussie Guitar Lessons Weekly, hey, welcome to my crazy new channel. I have a new Aussie lesson here every Friday. I know he's a Kiwi, but you know, we have them. They've got me. I'm not Aussie. Well, kind of. And on Saturdays, there's always a new lesson at Simon Morel Guitar. Please do subscribe, click the button. If you're able to support the channel and me making these tutorials and stuff, that would be great. Go www.patreon.com/Simon Morel. I'll see you next time.